Hi everyone, it's Cassandra and Rochelle with Bite Size. One of our most popular articles on our blog is Agile Dead? And we have Rochelle here with us today to dive a bit deeper. Rochelle is a digital transformation consultant whose focus is to help our clients find their North Stars and the paths to get there. Here at Bite Size, we believe in the power of information. We want to help people like you learn everything from best practices to the latest changes in the industry so that you can build a high performing team. To do that, we focus on providing solutions that you can grab, take, and apply today. Are you ready? Let's go. So, in the article, Rochelle, you mentioned that the shift to Agile was because of business agility. Can you tell us what business agility is?
Definitely. And thank you, by the way, Cass, for having me today. So, business agility, if we just briefly look at the definition, it's actually an organization's ability to shift or change course depending on what the market is saying, basically responding to what the market's needs are. And we know that the market is always changing. So, that's the essence of what business agility is all about. And that's what we try to emulate and work with within the organizations that we partner and co-collaborate with. It's not so much about just process or steps, but it's really what the essence of what business agility is, which is more of a mindset shift than anything.
Okay. So, given that a mindset shift, is Agile dead?
Great question. I know I get so many questions around that nowadays. And I believe that it depends on the perspective that you take. And so some people, you will hear them say that, oh, I'm not the right person to promote agility because I don't necessarily follow all the different steps or all the different practices of what, our framework or methodology says. And so, in that case, I would say yes, there is a life and duration if we consider Agile as a methodology or a process instead of more of a mindset. So, if we delve on the other side of the spectrum, which is looking at Agile as a mindset, then I would say I return back the question to our audience to say, would agility be dead if the aim or the purpose of agility is to actually be able to shift and continuously evolve and learn in order to respond and deliver the best solution or the best product or service or services to our customers? And so I'll
Mhm.
pause there, but those are the two perspectives that I take when people, raise that question.
Yeah, for sure. And then, so as transformation consultants or product owners, scrum masters, TPMs, and the like out there, what does it mean for our future and what can we do now?
For sure. So in the space of agility, as I've said, in looking at it as a mindset shift, I would say it'd be good to get yourselves exposed to a lot of the different materials out there, and there's a myriad of things. You can even Google it. But the thing is, you have to be careful and be critical of what you read or what you consume, whether you attend training, you attend or read a book, or listen to a podcast like this, because there's different perspectives out there. But the best thing that we can do is educate ourselves, expose ourselves to the different perspectives that all these thought leaders are sharing out there. And the best thing you can do after you hear it is don't just keep it to yourself.
Mm.
Go and try it out. Experiment and take a look and see from the different things that you've learned which ones do work and which ones don't. Because if they don't work, yeah, you can always shift, change the gears, adjust the gauges in order to align it better with the needs of your organization and your customers. And if they do work, then continue with it or
Mhm.
grow it or evolve it, right? Share it. to the world.
Yes, of course. And as we always say, you'll have to build up your tools in your toolkit. A wrench might not work in this situation, but maybe a hammer will come in that way. So it's good to build up your knowledge in that space.
Definitely.
Thanks, Rochelle. So there you have it. If you want to join in on the conversation, find us on LinkedIn or add a comment after this video. And as Rochelle mentioned, there'll be future episodes where we'll talk about how do we keep ourselves upskilled in this industry as we continue to grow in our own career journey. As always, thanks for listening to In Bite Size. Cheers.